A gentle feeling of fondness or liking. Fondness, love, endearment, feeling, sentiment, tenderness, warmth, dedication, caring, attentiveness, closeness, and friendship. Some studies proved that love and affection help children feel secure regardless of accomplishment. This builds their confidence and self-esteem, also creates a stronger bond between you and your child. Also makes your child less fearful and more world-rounded. I understand that showing love and affection can be difficult for some people, but when it comes to your child, showing love and affection is very important for reasons such as higher self-esteem, improved academic performance, better communication between parent and child, and fewer psychological and behavioral problems. While on the other hand, children who do not have affectionate parents tend to have lower self-esteem and to feel more alienated, hostile, aggressive, and antisocial. How can love help your child to succeed? Well, love helps your child's mental well-being, love makes your child physically healthier, and love increases your child's brain development and memory. How to show your child love? Well, that's easy. There are many ways how parents can show love and affection to their children. When they're younger, parents need to show their affection through physical demonstration, such as hugging, holding, kissing, and cuddling. In toddlers' age, holding their hand while they walk is a good way to show affection, and also has the added benefit of giving them a feeling of security. As children get older, parents can show affection to your child in a non-physical way, such as paying attention to them and remembering and celebrating important moments in their life. Also vocalize your love and kiss them goodnight before bed. You can cuddle up with your child while you guys are watching a movie. You can cuddle up with your child while you read them a book. You can hold your child for about 5 to 10 minutes before it's time for bed and just ask them how their day was and share with them how your day was. I know as parents, we can live a busy and sometimes stressful life, but I feel like in these moments, it's important to just pause. Just take a second and give your child or children a big, loving hug. And it'll show them that even in this moment, in this hectic space I'm in, I'm still thinking of you. And not only will it help your child, but it may even help you. Belief and acceptance that a statement is true or something exists. Trust, faith, or confidence in someone or something. Faith, trust, reliance, or confidence. As a parent, watching your child struggle at something can be difficult. Seeing him or her fail can be devastating. Optimism allows you as a parent to find the positives in struggle and failure. Your child will experience both many times, and you have the job of cultivating an atmosphere where positives can be found in negatives. Setbacks can provide invaluable insight into the situation and the person. If setbacks or failures are seen as disasters, your children will lose hope when these situations occur. Help your child develop positive beliefs about themselves, whether it be about their appearance, their skills, or their achievements. Create a safe, loving home and family environment. Healthy self-confidence has been described as a child's armor against the challenges of the world. When you, as parents and caregivers, help your child forge it in the early years, you promote their long-term social and emotional development. A confident sense of self. Your belief in your child gives them a strong identity. It gives them permission to be themselves, and security is diminished when they know their value and what they bring to the table. A confident sense of self enables your kids to have healthy relationships and stay cool under pressure. Motivation. A parent's belief in their child is like putting gasoline in their tank. All of their passions and enthusiasm is released. Your stamp of approval allows it. They will want to prove you right. Perseverance. Setbacks and difficulties are held in proper perspective. The enduring sentiment is that you have faith in them. Failure will be looked at as a temporary growing pain on the road to success. Your child will follow your lead. If you can envision their success, then they will be able to see it. There will be no other reality in their mind than what they will achieve. Believe in your child, because self-confidence is a cornerstone of healthy social and emotional adjustment. Believe in your child like you believe that Superman can save the world. Whether it be something as small as shooting that basketball into the hoop, or kicking that soccer ball into the goal, or maybe something even bigger such as being accepted into college. Believing in your child means your child believing in themselves. And your child believing in themselves also means your child believes in you. Setting limits teaches self-discipline skills. When you say, it's time to turn off your video game and do your homework, you are teaching self-discipline. Even though video games may be more fun, it's important to be responsible. The eventual goal is for kids to learn to manage all their responsibilities, like homework, chores, and taking care of their bodies without reminders. Help your child develop strategies that will impose limits on himself. Tell a young child to beat the timer when he's getting dressed in the morning and set a time for 5 minutes. Or tell an older child she can watch TV as soon as she gets all of her homework done. Limits keep kids safe. Limits teach kids how to keep themselves safe. Although it might be safe for your child to play outside, he might need limits about what he's allowed to do or where he's allowed to go when he's playing outside alone. Limits also keep kids safe when they are using the internet and when they begin doing activities independently. Limits should expand as your child matures. Give your child opportunities to show you that he can be responsible with the limits you've given him. If he's able to handle the limits you've set, he can show that he's ready to handle more responsibility. Limits keep kids healthy. By nature, most kids are impulsive and enjoy immediate gratification. Therefore, they need adults to teach them how to be healthy. Limits should be set with a child's eating habits. For example, without limits, many kids would eat junk food all day. Setting limits means saying, no, you can't have a third cookie, or you need to eat a healthy choice first. Limits should also be set in regards to electronics. Many kids would be content watching TV or playing on the computer all day long. Set limits with screen time, exercise, hygiene, and other health practices that will encourage a healthy lifestyle. Limits show kids that you care. Kids who live with few or no rules experience anxiety. Kids don't want to be in charge. They want to know that you're in charge and that you're competent to help them stay in control. Often, kids test limits just to see how adults will react. A child who hits his brother might feel relieved when his mother steps in, or a child who jumps on the couch after you've told him to stop might be testing your leadership skills. Giving negative consequences for breaking the rules shows that you are not going to let things get out of control. It also teaches a child that you love them. Anytime you're alone with your child is a chance to talk. There are things in your child's head that you didn't put there. You only know that if you know them well enough that they can share these things with you. Know what makes your child unique. Children have their own interests and needs. By spending time together, you become more aware of your child's passions and talents. Your child, in turn, feels understood. You can build a richer relationship. When you know your child's interests and potential strengths, you can plan activities that support them. For example, maybe you discover your older child likes vintage movies, or your younger child loves big trucks. By going to movie revivals or construction sites together, you share an experience that's personal and special. It keeps the lines of communication open. Your child can open up when you spend relaxed time together, away from the demands of your house and other siblings. When you know what your child is thinking, you can figure out how to respond with a word of encouragement or by providing an opportunity to vent. Your actions speak louder than words. Giving undivided attention to your child sends a very important message. Essentially, you're saying, "You are important to me. I'm interested in what you have to say, and I enjoy being with you." That means a lot. Children ask questions, lots of questions, but you can turn the tables. Here are some fun suggestions to get a conversation started and to help you get to know your child better. If you could do anything right now, what would you do? What do you look forward to when you wake up? Do you ever think about renaming the colors of your crayons? What character makes you laugh the most? If you opened a store, what would you sell? What's your superhero name and what powers do you have? You're at the beach. What's the first thing you do? What makes you feel brave? What makes you feel loved? How do you show people you care? What does it feel like when I hug you? If your stuffed animals could talk, what would they say? If you could give $100 to a charity, which would you choose? Where would you like to travel and how would you get there? What sounds do you like? If you made a cave in the woods, what would be inside it? If you could ask a wild animal any question, what would you ask? If you were in a play, what character would you play? What's a memory that makes you happy? What bugs you? Describe a great day. What are you doing that makes it special? What animal would make a great driver? What makes your friend so awesome? What makes you awesome? Do you have any inventions in your brain? Do you think it'd be fun to learn another language? When you know what your child is thinking and dreaming about, you can help your child manage feelings and meet goals. When kids get regular time and attention from parents, they feel important. Spending individual time with each child helps you better understand who your child is. Important life lessons to teach kids. Teaching children life lessons may be important, not only to make them strong, but to also help them face the world well. Some good life lessons for kids can be teaching honesty. Honesty is the quality of being honest. Uprightness, honor, integrity, morality, ethics, principle, nobility, righteousness, and rectitude. Honesty. An ideal way to instill honesty in your child may be through the example of personal behavior. Children usually take cues from their parents. Therefore, it is vital to try and refrain from any kind of dishonesty, however small or harmless. For example, you may tell your child not to tell dad that you had an ice cream date in all innocence, but the child may get the message that it is acceptable to hide things from loved ones. Also, let your child hear you refer to others in truthful tones. In case you realize your child is lying, try not to overreact. Instead, calmly explain the consequences of lying and encourage your child to own up to their wrong. Manners. A person's outward bearing or way of behaving towards others. Demeanor, air, aspect, attitude, appearance, look, bearing, deportment, behavior, or conduct. Good manners. Parents may like to instill good manners in their child as early as they can start. Good manners may help you to shape your child into a pleasant and loving person and boost their social IQ. You may like to commonly use phrases like please and thank you while dealing with your child. Be sure to conduct yourself rightfully as kids learn more by observing an adult's actions. Constant and consistent modeling of good manners may assist your child in adopting them so that they become an integral part of their life. Respect. Due regards for the feelings, wishes, rights, or traditions of others. Consideration, thoughtfulness, attentiveness, politeness, and courtesy. Respect. Respect is fundamental to the development of various other character traits. Respect for elders, respect for other people, respect for authority, respect for oneself is crucial for becoming a good human being. Being respectful helps generate the feeling of self-worth and empathy for others. It may teach children to peacefully coexist and accept people as they are, irrespective of their caste, creed, and religion. Important qualities like cleanliness, obedience, self-control, kindness, and determination may follow if there is basic human respect. And there you have it, 5 ways to show your child you love them. And of course, you can always say 3 simple words, I love you.